Happy Monday. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Grand Rising. Hello, Colombia. This morning we are going to make this bouquet. It doesn't have many flowers, but Tanya is running low on chrome 260s. And I have a hook on the wall, and I'm just hooking it on with a 260. Stay. Good morning, CMR. This morning my hand pump broke on me. So I had to go fishing through my stuff to find another one. And I did. So we are going to be making the flowers all gold. These ones were silk gold dust with silver, but these are all going to be reflex gold, Sempertex. Okay. And I had it measured perfect with my other hand inflator. Then it broke. This one is a little different with the pumps. So I gave it 4 pumps. So you want that much left over. Release air before you tie. And I will be making 5 of these. I already have 1, and I'm gonna make 5 more, permitting I have enough balloons. So you want to squeeze to make it soft, and we're gonna make a bubble. Then you're gonna make another bubble the same size. So you'll end up with this. Now you're gonna fold it over, take that nozzle, wrap it around, pull it in and pull it out. This way it locks in place. Thank you. And we're going to do another set. Always squeezing that balloon, you want it soft. Grand Rising, everyone on YouTube. So now I'm going to fold that over, twist it together so it's like this. Now I'm going to make another set. We are going to have 6 of these sets. And again, squeeze. now I have my 2 bubbles. I'm going to fold it over, and I'm going to kind of roll this through and around. So now we end up with this. Give it a squeeze, and you're going to make 2 bubbles again. So you have your 2 bubbles. You're going to fold it down, and you're going to roll this right through. Doesn't matter if it's all mumble jumble, we will fix it after. So now we need 2 more sets. So I've got 1 bubble. Oh, Tiki Talk, I forgot to put you on big. There we go. Now I can see you guys. We're going to fold over again. I think this one came out smaller, but that's okay. Flowers are not perfect anyways. And now we're going to make 2 more bubbles. And I'm going to try to make it so that I just use all the rest of this. Fold it down. Hold it over here and pull through. Now we can cut off that little end. How do I make them stay inflated? It's magic. And then that piece I just cut off, I'm just gonna wrap it around. You know, we can't keep it like this because that looks a little funny. So now you're going to just arrange them into petals. Some may be bigger than others, but like I mentioned, it's a flower, and flowers aren't perfect anyways. And this is what we have so far. I know nobody was following me on that one, but hopefully you will be on the next one. So now I'm going to take another 260. I put about 6 pumps. But if it was my other inflator, it would have been about 4 pumps. So the pumps always depends on your inflator. So we're gonna make a little bubble. So you just want it like that. Now this, whoops. This is going to go in the center of your flower. So you're going to just place it there. Kind of roll your balloon through so you end up with this. We don't want that. So we're going to take that and just pull it under and over a petal. So you will end up with your center looking like that. Now we're going to make a little bubble. You can see. And we're going to make a second bubble. This bubble we are going to pinch and twist. So, Little tricky showing. You're going to grab your bubble, pull it, and twist it. So you have this. And then you have your first flower. In my case, my second one, I made one off camera. And I'm gonna make another one. Yours deflate after a day or so. It might be the quality of your 260s. Also, if you use high float makes them last longer. And this one is going to be my stem. Grand Rising Brookie. I put too much air in this one. So that will be my stem. Now I will do the flower. It was quick. I will do this one slower. I will be making 3 more after this one. So I put 3 pumps of air. No, I put 4 and I released a bunch of air, and that's how much I have left over. Zip break. Awesome. I have your undivided attention. And you are very welcome to Decorate Up Balloons. Now, I'm going to make the next flower. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make a bubble, make another bubble the same size. Oh, don't do that. Okay, we have 1 bubble. Now we have 2 bubbles. You are going to fold it down. So where your nozzle is, you're going to fold it, wrap it around, pull your nozzle right through here, and pull tight. Now that's locked in place. Always, always soften the balloons. Thank you, Deanna. Now I'm going to make the next one. Grand Rising Pretty Pop Creation. Oh, Pretty Pop, were you the one that was doing the leprechaun? Good morning. Tay's Humor. Grand Rising Customs. No, the bunny. Okay, there was somebody else that was doing a leprechaun. She may be here. Okay, no laughing. I was just trying it out. And then afterwards I looked at it and I thought, I don't know. But let me show you anyways. It was just a start. But Ron said to me, what is it? So I said, okay, I can't show it because you don't even know what it is. I was going to put a rim around the hat, a couple of arms. It was going to be a gnome leprechaun. Thank you. Okay, I'm getting back to here. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we're going to make another bubble. Yeah, Ron was like, where's the eyes? I said, no, his eyes are going to be hidden under the rim of the hat. I'm still working on that one. Okay, so we have one bubble. I'm going to make another bubble. So we have the two bubbles. Fold it down. Wait a minute. That one is really smaller than my first bubbles. Okay, one bubble. Two bubbles. Fold it down and twist. Again, they're not exactly the same size, but that's okay. A gnome, yes, it looks like a gnome. Okay, we're gonna make another bubble. And another bubble. So two bubbles. We're gonna fold it. And when you're rolling this, or should I say twisting, make sure you're twisting in the same direction that you already twisted. So I kind of twist and rolled. You can't wait to see the finished product? Me too. I'll probably be working on that again later. Okay, now I'm going to make another bubble. And another bubble. I am usually going live Monday through Friday around 10 a.m. EST. So now I'm going to fold it over and I'm going to just twist the balloon as I roll it through. And we're still going to need to get 2 more petals from here. Thank you for the follows. You could see it has a nose and beard. Good job. Thank you, Deanna. Okay, let's make another bubble. And another bubble. And we're going... You watched my live for 300 minutes, you bet. Thank you so much, and Grand Rising. So we have the 2 bubbles. I think I gotta adjust. Get you more right there. Okay. So I have the 2 bubbles. I'm gonna bring them together, and I'm just going to twist and roll. Now we need to get 2 final bubbles out of that. So I have the 2. I'm going to fold it down. And I'm just going to pull that end all the way around. I'm going to cut it and just continue wrapping it around, no tying. Now we have a mumbo jumbo. Now you want to just arrange if you are afraid of balloons, this you'll find tricky. I was terrified of balloons when I first started. I used to hold them back here, close my eyes. And now we have our flower that is double. take this one, which I had put, I believe it was 6 pumps of air. Thank you. We're going to make a little bubble. So you want it to be like that. And we're gonna put it right in the middle of our flower. So again, you're gonna kind of twist and roll through. But we don't want that, because that doesn't look professional. If you see what I mean, that little tip. So we're gonna grab that tip and just wrap it around one of the petals. And you'll end up like that. Thank you. Now we are going to make a little bubble. I call this a spacer bubble. We're going to make one more bubble. And then you're going to grab that bubble. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. You're grabbing the bubble. And you're not doing that. I had a feeling that was going to happen. That's okay, because I can show you how to repair. This one is still okay. I knew there had to be some popping this morning. So now I already have my center on there, so I won't need that. I'm just going to take the nozzle and pulling it, just wrapping it around the petals. So now we end up like that. So again, I'm going to make a little bubble. Going to make another bubble. And I'm going to grab this bubble and I'm doing what's called a pinch twist. So I pinched it and twisted it around. And there is another one. So we have 2 that I made online with you so far. This one I made ahead of time. So I'm going to be making 3 more. And if there's anybody following me and I'm going too fast, please tell me to slow down. Oh, and I wanted to let you guys know, I don't know if you've seen my story on TikTok. I posted a picture of a design that I did last week or the week before. If you become a subscriber on TikTok, you will get to see that video before it's published on YouTube. So I will be publishing that video today. She's shrinking now, but minutes to learn this technique. So that video is going to be released later today for subscribers on TikTok only. And then at a later date, it will be published to YouTube. So I've got my Reflex Gold 260 Sempertex brand. I gave it 4 pumps, released some air. Good as new, yes, Deanna. Okay. Yes, these are Sempertex Reflex Gold. Okay, we're going to make a bubble. Hold that bubble and make another one around the same size. Thank you for the follows. And now you're going to fold it down. Take that little end and fish it through your loops. And my tummy keeps growling, so I need a smoothie. Yes, I believe Sempertex is manufactured in Colombia. So now we're going to make another bubble. And another bubble. So you'll have 2 bubbles. We are going to bring them down and twist. And again, they're not exactly the same sizes, but that's okay. But you do want to make sure both bubbles are around the same size. Okay, let's make another bubble. And another one. Now we're going to fold over and we are going to be rolling and twisting. Twisting and rolling. And this is what we have. Sorry for the squeakiness. Let's make another bubble. And another. And we're going to fold it down. And we're going to twist and roll. And we need to get 2 more petals. So we've got 1, and we've got 2. I feel like my bubbles are getting smaller. And again, twist and roll. And now we need 1 final set. I love it when it works out that you have just enough. So I made a bubble. I have my second bubble already. They're not the good sizes. Okay. Now we're going to take that end, just wrap it around. And now I'm going to cut that, and again, just wrap it around. So now we have a little mumbo jumbo again. Now you want to arrange your petals. This is what I was meaning by you want these petals to be the same size, because if you see that one came out smaller, but that's okay. It's going to be in the back. Nobody's going to know. And we have another flower. And we need a stem. I do prefer chrome. Some people prefer the regular ones and not the chrome, but I prefer the chrome. I would love it if my entire bloom bag was chrome. Except for when you do balloon twisting events, that can become expensive. I should have inflated more air in here. Okay, she will be for the next flower. I forgot I'm making the stem. Bumps for the stem. Okay, we're going to make a little bubble. So it's like that. And we want it to go right in the middle. So we have it in the middle, but we don't want this little thing sticking out. So we're going to grab that nozzle and just pull it between the petals. I think this looks much better than having the little nozzle there. Although when I first started, there was a lot of things I couldn't do, and I couldn't do what I just did there. So I would leave it with the little nozzle. So now we're gonna make a little bubble. It's literally right there. We're gonna make another bubble. And now we are going to grab this bubble and pinch twist. And now we have another flower. I am using Sempertex, and I absolutely love the quality. Calisan is also good. I just ordered a few Tuftex. I've used regular Tuftex balloons, but not the 260s. So I want to check those out. But Sempertex, Calisan, those two brands I would recommend. You are very welcome. I need 2 more flowers. I feel like this is going by so fast. Hi, Auntie Lily Creations. She has my brother's name in there. My brother's name is Lee. Thank you. They're always working. Okay, so this one I've inflated with 4 pumps of air, and I released some air. Oh, and by the way, we did these flowers on Friday. If you could see them if you weren't here. There's another flower, but it's hiding right now. You learned something big today. That is awesome. Okay, I'm going to make one bubble. And I'm going to make a second bubble. So we have two bubbles. And I'm going to fold it over. I'm going to grab that nozzle, wrap it around, pull it through the loops, and we are locked in place. You can learn right here. Nomadic. Okay, we are going to make two more bubbles. And then you're going to fold down and twist. Now they are locked in place. Give it a squeeze. And we're going to make two more bubbles again. So there's my first one. My second one. These balloons are from balloons.online. If you are in the US, they don't ship Sempertex to the US. They ship all the other brands, but not Sempertex. So for the US, for Sempertex, I would recommend laballoons.com. So now we're going to fold it down, and we're going to roll, well, we're going to twist and roll it through. And we're going to give it a good squeeze. And this is what we have. We have a little 3-leaf clover. I know, Maribel, I keep meaning to ask them why. Maybe the license expired or something. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna find out. Because I know everybody loves Sempertex. So I'm gonna make two bubbles again. And I'm gonna fold down. And I'm gonna roll, twist and roll. So now we have this. I'm gonna make another bubble. And another bubble. I'm gonna do the same thing. Bring them together. You're kind of roll twisting. You get them from balloonsdirect.com. How's the price there? Is it the same as LA Balloons, or are they cheaper? Okay, now we need two bubbles with the remaining. Fold it down. I'm just going to bring this and wrap it all in. I'm going to cut the tip. They're cheaper. Okay. So scrap LA Balloons. You want to buy Sempertex for the US from balloonsdirect.com. And again, not all my petals are the same size, but it's a flower and they don't need to be. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. And hello, Alessandra. Now we need our stem. So I put 4 pumps and then I released some air. I was mentioning earlier, yeah, these duties. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. It makes me so upset what's happening to a lot of businesses, but we won't go there. I made a little bubble. We're gonna put it right there. And we're gonna twist and roll. So again, we've got that center with the nozzle. We don't want that nozzle, so we're just gonna pull it right through our balloons. And you got a perfect little circle. And hello, Louise. I was just thinking of you before I saw your name. Okay, we're gonna make a little bubble. Get a little bit bigger. And we're gonna make one more bubble. So you have this. And now we are going to grab the second bubble, pull and twist. This is a pinch twist. Oh, of course, good thoughts. Of course. Always good thoughts. So now we have 5. Whoops. We are going to need one more of these babies. Thank you very much, Petals by Glow Sticks. I was so afraid I wasn't going to get all 6 done with the amount of balloons I had because I only had a very small amount. So I'm left with 3 and some scraps. Oh, wait, no, 4. We're good. We are good. Thank you. Please make one. Yes, I am going to be making one last one. And ignore that it's deflating. But I just wanted to mention one more time. If you subscribe, if you become a subscriber on TikTok, not YouTube, but on TikTok, I will be releasing the full tutorials from here to the subscribers first. So this one will be the first video released today. Some of my subscribers have already seen some of my early access videos, and I see Moon just came out from her nap. I don't know that the balloons from the dollar store would be good. I would imagine you would have a lot of poppage, a lot of breaking. These are Sempertex Reflex Gold 260s. And I'm going to give it 4 pumps of air. Your inflator may be different. Like you could have the same inflator. But sometimes if we drop our inflators, it changes how they pump out. Like my other one broke this morning. I had 1 flower left to make and it broke. So I grabbed the other inflator and I'm like, oh, I need 4 pumps instead of 3 pumps. Okay. Nope, self-taught. You did. I think that's Maribel. I need to get some more because I have this one. This one. These are my 2 working ones. And then these are my broken ones. Oh, and if you don't know, a lot of people don't know this. At the bottom of the red pump, you could take that off. If you are a balloon twister, you could stick your hearts in there or your rounds. And it's just, I love using that spot when I'm twisting. And I know I have more of these around here somewhere. Okay. First, we're going to make a bubble. Now we're going to make a second bubble. So you have 2 bubbles like that. Now you're going to fold those, rewind, 1 bubble, 2 bubbles. Now you're going to fold those 2 bubbles, grab your nozzle, wrap it around, go through the loop, and pull. Well, welcome, pretty eyes. Now we're going to make another bubble. And a second. And now you're going to fold down, squeeze together, and twist. And give it a squeeze. Now we're going to make 1 bubble, 2 bubbles. Don't let that go. Fold it down. And I'm just going to we're going to start over. I probably could have fixed that, but we're going to start over. I knew there had to be some popping. I'm just making sure everybody is awake this Monday morning. That's all. Okay, back to the beginning. Gonna make 1 bubble. You can order these if you're in Canada from balloons.online. If you're in the USA, balloonsdirect.com. And they're called Sempertex. So I'm making a second bubble. So I have 2 bubbles. I'm going to bring them down every time. Okay, 1 bubble. 2 bubbles. We're gonna fold those down, bring that around through your bubbles, just like that. Give it a squeeze. Maribel, so you've been there from the beginning, because I believe 2014, October, is when I started on YouTube. So that is amazing. I've got 1 bubble, and I've got 2 bubbles. I'm gonna fold them, squeeze them together, and twist. Maribel, what do you think is better? The regular videos or these live videos? Because I'm feeling like live is better. Now we're gonna make 2 bubbles again. So we got the first, and we got the second. Now you're gonna fold them down, and you're gonna kind of roll it, twist it through. And give it a squeeze. I agree, Maribel. I think it's so much better. And I have been receiving messages from all over the world. People are telling me, even though they don't speak English, they are understanding what I'm doing. So that's cool. From the Caribbean. I'm not sure if balloonsdirect.com ships there. You can check. I'm going to make 2 bubbles again. And I'm going to fold that over. Twist it while I roll it through. And now we have this. Watching from Ghana. Hello, welcome. I'm going to make 2 bubbles again. And we're going to fold over. And I'm going to twist as I try to roll it through. And now we just need 1 more. And I'm having extra balloon left over on this one, I think. Okay, so I have the first bubble. I have the second bubble. For all the other flowers that I've made, add exact amount. This one is the last flower. Of course, it doesn't come out perfect. So I'm folding over, and I'm just going to roll and twist, if that makes sense. I'm going to let go of that air and just wrap it around. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you very much, Felicia. Now, you just have a mumble jumble. You want to fix it into the shape of a flower. And of course I have one that seems to be a little bit bigger than others, but again, it's okay, it's a flower. Mother Nature doesn't go out there saying, hey, that petal is bigger than that one. So we don't do it either. Okay, the last one for the stem. I'm gonna inflate 6 pumps of air. I lost count, but that's okay. You want to soften it up. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to make a little bubble. So we have this. We want this in the middle of there. So I'm kind of twisting and rolling. And there we have it in the middle. Now we're going to grab that little nozzle and pull it through one of your petals and let it go. And then we have a perfect little center. And I've got a puzzle piece to move. Okay, now we're gonna make a little bubble on your 260. Hello, Ritzy Rose. And we're going to make another bubble. So we have that. And now we're going to grab that bubble, pull and pinch it, twist it. It's a pinch, twist. Good morning. Nope, I am just teaching you how to make it. So we have 6 in total. I'm just going to arrange them. Good morning, Mexico. So I can't pick it up to show you. I have to do it like this. I'm just kind of arranging them all together. I need to be a little higher. Okay, I'm going to need a 260 uninflated. This one, it doesn't matter what color. So I usually grab a non-chrome one because they're cheaper. And tie that in a knot. So I pulled all the air out and I tied it into a knot. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So I just have them arranged how I want them. I'm going to take the 260 and I'm going to gently, not too tight, tie it on. It did come a little tight. So you will end up with something like this. And all of our ends, we will be trimming them off after. I would have preferred to do this much bigger, but I'm running out of 260 chromes. So I finally placed an order with balloons online. They will be coming tomorrow. So I have lots of goodies planned for you guys. Okay. We are going to need a bow foil balloon. These are like this, which is just like this one over here. And at the moment, I can't remember what size these are. I will include links for them afterwards. And I got these from the tea store. So maybe somebody can write in the comments what the tea store is. And I am just cutting off, they have these little hanging tabs. So I am just cutting them off. Now we need to inflate her. Yes, you got it. Now I will also check if it's on the A store for the same amount. Because from the A store, we usually get our products within a few days. The T store, I'm not sure about the US, but in Canada, it sometimes takes 2 weeks. So I'm just using some tape. I'm going to fold down the inflation tail, add some tape, and just tape her up. You are very welcome. I'm gonna need my Hoto hot glue gun. She heats up in 30 seconds once you turn it on. I have to try the S store. I've never made a purchase from there. They're constantly asking me to collab, but when I look through the list of stuff, no thank you. Just waiting for the light to stop flashing, and as I said that, it stopped. I have a link for this in my profile. Okay. We need to glue our bow right there. So anybody that's afraid of watching hot glue go on a balloon, no worries. This is a low temp hot glue gun. And I probably didn't need that much, but you could see the glue. And now, let me just... And then you just hold it to wait for it to set. Yeah, T has more. Okay. If anybody knows where I could find gold foil horse balloons, please send me a message. I'm going to be doing a carousel. I believe it's going to be next week. A rotating carousel. And I want the horses to be gold. If not, I did see there are some oak tree balloons on Bargain Balloons. And they're just white metallic. I think white would go good with gold. For Mother's Day, oh yeah. I would add more flowers though. As I mentioned, I only did this amount because that's all the balloons that I had to work. I'm hoping tomorrow morning my delivery comes in while I'm live with you guys. And I'll show you everything that I get. Now, I've only glued the bow to this balloon. So if I need to adjust the sides or the back, I can. Now I'm going to cut the stems so that they're all the same size. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll look for the shortest one. You're the winner. All of them will be cut to that size. So TikTok and YouTube, if you go to my profile, you will see near my name, there's a link tree. Just click on that and it will take you to all my links, and that one is like the 4th or 5th one down. You ever get when you speak, something is weird going on with your ears? It's like I need to blow my nose or something. Okay, so I'm gonna cut these to be the same size. So I just twist it, I make a bubble. And I cut there. Release the bubble, tie a knot. Okay, somebody said from YouTube that they also get Sempertex in the US from rainbow balloons. So far I have 3 of them cut, 3 to go. And the reason why I do this bubble is because that's going to give me space to tie. Not a lot, but just enough. I'm going to cut some of these ends. They didn't look pretty. Again, I'm going to break off. Opa. And 1 more to go. And YouTube, please let me know if you guys like it filming vertical rather than horizontal. Or if you prefer it to be horizontal. Okay. Voila. And now we have our little bouquet. I like it better in all gold rather than the silk gold and silver. This is much better. And I believe you can get these bows in all kinds of colors. I would definitely, if I had more balloons, I would have another one here, there. Yeah, I would do minimum maybe 7. Or no, 8, because this is 6. So I would like to add in 2 more. And if you did want to put it on the wall, these are 3M Command hooks, and they come with the strips. These are actually outdoor, but they also work inside. I like them because they come with this type of a hook, whereas the other ones, I'm not sure where there is one now, but it's a different hook. And you just put the strip on the back. Yes, 3M Command hooks. These are the outdoor. I only got the outdoor because I wanted them with these types of hooks. If you know the other 3M Command hooks, they're different. And then the side that has the black writing, that would go on the wall. And it won't damage after you remove it, as long as you remove it properly. And then just with the 260, I'm going to hook it on to that clip. And there you go. Yes, they are safe. I'm going to remove it in a second, and I'll show you that it's safe. Actually, I'm going to leave that there, and I'll put another one and show you. So I have one more. You can also too buy the clips, and then you can buy a box of just your strips. So this one had 48. I absolutely love these things. They work great as long as you remove them properly. The bow is from the tea store. I'm also going to check if it's on the A store, because sometimes we don't have patience to wait for the shipping of the T store. So if somebody can write to let Balloon Cruise Convention know which store we're talking about, I think they know though. So I'm going to just put this on the wall right there. Now, if I were to grab the hook and just pull, I'm going to pull the paint off. So what you need to do is there is a little tab. Let me see if I could bring you guys a little bit closer. Not sure if you're seeing it. Okay. When I have the comments on big, I can't see what you guys are seeing. Okay, now everybody should be able to see. And decor it up balloons, you said vertical, perfect. Okay, so I have this tab. Now I don't want to just pull that tab. I'm gonna hold the hook and I'm gonna pull, that happens sometimes. I'm gonna pull the tab. No damage. But if you don't hold it while you pull it, you'll end up with damage. Good morning, Londi. We did get some snow, but not a lot. I think Toronto got it worse than we did. And these hooks, you can reuse them over and over again. If there's anybody that came late and you want to see me make one more flower, I will find another color to make another flower. The same one, just if you came in late, or if you just want to see it again. The hooks are 3M command hooks. Okay. And another thing too about the subscriber on TikTok that I was talking about. Right now you guys are having to wait days for me to put the videos up on YouTube. Sometimes even more. I just posted an arch. It was filmed in January. So what I'm planning on doing with TikTok is within a day or so after the live, if you are a subscriber, you'll be able to watch the replay. I can't speak today. Okay, good, Deanna. You found them on the A store. So the bows can be found on the A store. I would say they're 16 inches. Okay, let me make one more flower for you guys. I want chrome colors. Oh, I forgot to plug you in, YouTube. And I'm not even sure I can. Hold on. Okay, YouTube, I gotta try to move you up so I could fit my charger below. Okay, move you up more. Okay, we managed. Voila. Phew. I thought I was gonna lose you guys. Okay, I have some Callison Mirror Violet. And you see, I wasn't kidding when I said I'm like running out of chrome balloons. I have 2.5. Let's see. I only need 2, but you know, we have problems sometimes. I am not sure Designs by Londi. I have to do some repricing. So I gave it 4 pumps of air, but I'm gonna release a lot of air. You want your balloon to be soft. So now I'm going to make a bubble. Bring it a little bit closer. Okay, so I have a bubble. I make a second bubble. That second bubble's not the right size. Okay, so we have 2 bubbles. I'm gonna fold it over. This nozzle is gonna go around through the bubbles and out through the front. And then give it a squeeze. Now we're gonna make 2 bubbles again. And that first one was a little big. Okay. So 1 bubble, 2 bubbles. Bring it down, fold it together. Twist it, I mean. So now you have this. And we're going to make a bubble. And another bubble. We're going to fold them down. And I'm going to twist and roll. Those are feeling super tight. Give it a squeeze. So now we have 3. We want 1 more. Turn my phone off, YouTube. You're still there? Okay. I'm gonna make 2 bubbles again. And I'm gonna fold it over. And I'm gonna roll and twist. Oh boy, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. to get this flower because we have 4 and I need 2 more. Let's see. So I've got 1 bubble. A second bubble. Fold them down. Oh boy, I don't have very much left. Let's see if I can make it work. Now I'm going to try to get 2 bubbles from here. They're going to be smaller. I'm going to fold it in. And this is going to wrap around. That petal is much smaller. And now just arrange it into a flower. My petals definitely weren't all the same size on this one. But it still looks good. I like these that are double. Because you can make these just with 1 bubble, but we want to do extra. Excuse me. I'm going to just take that away. And now I will make the stem. Let's make the stem with Sempertex Lime Green. It's Reflex Lime Green. I put 6 pumps. Release a bunch of air. How much high fluid would we need to put in? That I'm not sure because I've never really worked with it before. But I want to get some and test it out. So I'm going to make, thank you, a little bubble. So you have that. And we're going to put it in the middle. Voila. And we're going to hide this piece by pulling it around the petal. And you end up like that. I know, me too. Love the colors. And now I'm going to make a little bubble just behind the flower. 1 more bubble. That's like that. Now I'm going to grab that bubble and I'm going to pinch and twist. And that would be this flower. The Mirror Violet Calisan with Sempertex Reflex Lime Green. I love this green. I used this green for the centerpiece that I had made, which is Deflating. This one has been here, I don't know, a week or so. Also made a pink one. There's a silver one here. The silver one is much taller and it has a foil topper. And I will be back in 1 second. Sorry about that. My ears are, every time I talk, it's like echoing in my ears. No, I have never high floated my 260s, but I want to get some and try it out. I did see somebody use some, my goodness, I can't remember who it was, but she had balloons on like a clothesline. And she was showing, they lasted weeks. But I want to check it out for myself as well. And just in case you guys didn't see my funny gnome, that's what I'm going to call it, a gnome. It's not done. And then see something is breaking, but it's a work in progress. It's, Ron laughed at me last night and he said, what is it? I said, it's a leprechaun. He says, no, it's not. Yeah, it is. By the time I put the hat on, that would be like covering his eyes. Give him some arms. Oh, Liv, you missed the flower. So yeah, this one, he needs some work before I'll release a tutorial on that one. I wasn't overly excited with that one. You feel like it does make them last longer? Thank you, Seymour. Balloons by Victoria DZ on Instagram did that. Yeah, that might be where I saw it. Who, where, yeah, that might be. Okay, I will show the flower one more time for the late ones. See if I have another color. This is Calisand Mirror Blue. Oh, and so you guys know, I am going to be doing a balloon wall with Linkaloons for Calisand soon. Pretty much as soon as that order gets here, I will be making the video. And I plan on making 12 flowers. They're all going to be the same. Let me grab. She is shrinking now, but they're going to be flowers like this. I'm going to be making 12 of them to put on the flower wall. So, or the flower wall, the balloon wall, not a flower wall, a balloon wall. So I'll be making 12 of those to go all the way around the perimeter. So I think I will be doing 2 days of live when that happens. And I'm also going to be making a rotating carousel. And so let me check something. And for the carousel, you need a turntable. This turntable is pretty big. And it comes with different colors to put on the top. But we don't need none of that. I just want to check and make sure she is working. I haven't used it since I moved. So when I make the carousel, it is going to go, yes, she is turning. I don't know if you guys can see that it's turning. And it comes with a remote. So you could change the direction if you want. And you can make it go faster. You can make it go faster. It is supposed to go faster. I'm still learning it. Okay, stop. Anyways, the carousel is going to be, as soon as I get those balloons come in, I think I'm gonna do the balloon wall first, and then the next one after that will be the carousel. And I have a link for this in my bio. You can get these from the A store. But you want one that can hold weight. And at the moment I can't remember what weight this one can hold, but I believe it's a lot. Okay, sorry. I'm back to making one more flower. 12 o'clock. Hi, Sasha. And you can't wait, Deanna? Awesome. This is a 260 Calisan Mirror Blue. And it is a gorgeous color. I gave it 4 pumps of air, and I released some air before tying. So now, and you guys might want to get linking balloons before I do the wall as well. Let me just check quickly on my notes, in case anybody wants to make it at the same time I'm making it. You're going to need 76 linking balloons when I do the wall. And the carousel is 40 linking balloons. Okay, I'm going to make one bubble and a second bubble. So you'll have two bubbles. They're not the same size, but that's okay. I'm going to take the nozzle, flip it around, flip it through, and it's locked in place. Now I'm going to make two bubbles again. So I have the first one, and I have the second one. And I'm going to fold them, squeeze them together, and twist. Sorry, something was coming up on the screen there. 10-inch. Let me see. No, it was longer than 10 inches. I would say, I think you're talking about when you inflate the balloon. I would say maybe 18 to 20 inches long. Okay, I'm going to make two bubbles again. So I have one, and I have two. I'm going to fold it over, and I'm going to roll that. I'm going to twist and roll. So you end up with this. Give it a good squeeze. And I'm going to make two bubbles again. So we have one bubble there. Another bubble. Fold it over. And you're going to roll as you twist it through. Feeling like it's getting tight. I still need two more. That's what I have so far. So I'm making one bubble. I made a second bubble. Fold it down, and twist and roll. Now I don't have much left for the ending. But I'm gonna get another set. Fold it down, I'm gonna pull this right around this schmorts. And now I'm going to cut it. And wrap it around some more. I think I'm losing a bubble. Now you want to arrange it so it looks like a flower. I did lose a bubble. And I think I have one more Palisand Mirror Blue left. I want to repair that. So if you could see, it's only one single bubble. If you wanted, you could do them with 5 petals, but I think 6 petals looks nicer. I just gave it one pump of air. You're about to ask about the popping. The other day there was lots of popping. Okay. So I just wrapped it in. I'm gonna make one bubble. My second bubble. Fold it over. Carefully wrap that around. Now I'm going to break that. Okay, cut it. And wrap around your end piece. I love this blue too. And here is the blue one. You don't even know it broke. Now I'm going to get Sempertex Reflex Green again. Always release some good amount of air. And give it a squeeze. You want to make a little bubble. I'm going to add that bubble right into the middle. And we're going to take the nozzle, pull it through one of your petals. And now we're going to make a little bubble. And another bubble. So you should have two bubbles there like that. And I'm going to grab this bubble and pinch it while I twist it. That's why they call it a pinch twist. And these two colors look awesome together too. I don't know which one I like better, the purple or the blue. See you more. Okay. So yeah, soon, I've already told them what I would like from Calisan. So they told me that that will be coming in 4 to 5 days. So I'm not sure if it's going to make it here this week or if it'll be early next week for the wall and the carousel. And then I have a shipment coming in from Balloons.online tomorrow. We are going to be making a 2026 graduation thingamajiggy, like a marquee. We are going to be doing a couple more different flowers. We're going to make a gumball machine. It's just going to be a little one. Later on we'll make a bigger one. And I'm also going to be making a garland, adding a lot of different 260 twists. So I've got lots planned. And just grabbing something. My neighbor ordered these balloons from the tea store. All the regular balloon people know exactly what this is. Who's going to be the first to comment? For the wall and the carousel, they're going to be 12-inch linking balloons. You got it, K-Joy. She thought that she could blow these up by her mouth. And then she was so upset. She's like, I thought they were going to be round. I said, these are called orbs. And anytime I've had this iridescent, they're so easy to pop. But I told her, give them to me. I will inflate them for you. She does photography with dogs and cats. And she thought these would be awesome in her photo shoot. Different size balls, as she called it. It'll take me forever to inflate it by hand. So I'm gonna get my electric inflator. And let's see. Okay, some people think that the balloon is inflated like this. No. You have to keep pumping until those lines are gone. So, let's try that. I apologize for the squeaking. You have the starburst ones. I had just regular stars like this. They were terrible. See, some people still at this thinks that it's done. We are starting to get a little bit more rounder. And I remember the first time I worked with orbs, I inflated it. Let me show you the little one. I inflated it like this and I thought, oh, these are cool. But that was wrong. They needed more air. She's squeaky. See, we still have some wrinkles. We gotta keep going. I tell you, it's your nerves. It'll get your nerves, these. We've got almost all the wrinkles out. Do you see this, the difference? Let's see. I don't want to pop it. And it's for my neighbor. So I think that is a lot better than this shape. You are very welcome. But yeah, that is much better. There's still a little bit of wrinkles, but it's not too bad. These come with a hanging tab. You can hang them. So pretty. I would put a ribbon here, like a bow. Yeah. Okay, I have a few more of these to inflate for her. I still can't believe she thought that she could inflate it by her mouth. Okay, that was probably 24 inch. And I'm gonna guess this is 18 inch. I think so. Okay, I'm gonna just open the valve. Excuse me. Sometimes I gotta use my hand inflator just to get it started. Just opens up that valve. But to complete it, to get those wrinkles out, I always like to use the hand inflator. Oh, you're going to be using mirror balloons. They are awesome. I think you're talking about the callus ends. Absolutely love the mirror balloon. Got some callus-end mirror over here, the blue, pink, silver, white gold. They're starting to discolor a little bit now because I made them on Friday. We have the mirror violet with the green, the gold, the violet, and way down here I have space gray. Oh, mirror balls. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you meant mirror balloons. I am actually thinking of doing something with my mirror balloons. I know from mine, those big balls, the inflator sounds different when it's reached its inflation time, if that makes any sense. You're gonna know it's finished inflating. Okay, she's pretty round. So they have a hanging tab right on the top. Or from the bottom. And I think this one is going to be a pretty big one. How do you know how much air is enough? When the lines are gone, the wrinkles are gone on the sides. Although there is still a little bit of wrinkles here. This is for my neighbor. I don't want them to pop on her, so I will leave it at that. before I get this big one, let me see if I can get, and if you hear the dog barking, his mom is the one I'm doing this for. Actually, I don't know if that's the boy or the girl. Okay, you see that this is not round. We are gonna see that we could get this one more round. I got nervous with this one because it's so small. I feel like the air is escaping me. Oh, and is Pascalina in the chat? I don't think I've seen her. We had created a group and it became full very quick. So we are going to make a group on Discord. That way many more people can join. I feel like this is just not getting air. You are here. Okay. I am going to set up the Discord. I don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow. Everybody's awake. That just like shattered. Wow. I usually do not get the small ones of these. I think that was 10 inches. Don't get the 10 inch. You thought it's like the shape of a cube? That's what it was looking like. Okay, she gave me 4 balloons. So far we have 2 that are good. Let's make this be 3 that are good. And we'll get the electric inflator. Because it's a cube shape, not a circle, it's supposed to be a circle. There are cube shaped ones, but that one was supposed to be a circle. Oh yeah, this is a big one. I'm guessing this is 36 inches. And no, they are not supposed to be this shape. They're not supposed to look like a cube. They are supposed to be round. So let's see if we can get the wrinkles out. That small one, I just knew it was gonna pop. I apologize for the sounds. anyone else seen dinner? See, I still have some more inflating to do, but she's still kind of cubish shaped. Tell her no, tell her no. Somebody's little one is sitting there telling mommy to tell me no. Little guy's getting scared it's gonna pop. It's good enough, somebody is saying. You're scared, are you? It's still a little bit. We're gonna try. Why is she doing that, Mommy? I gotta make it be round, sweetheart. We want the balloon to be a circle. Okay, I'm gonna leave that as it is. I'm sure my neighbor is going to love it for her dogs. I think this was bugging people's ears. I'm sorry about that. Aw, tell him to come back. Tell him I stopped. Tell him Tanya's very sorry. I didn't mean to scare him. You see how this came nice and round? That is what I was trying to do with the big one as well. I was just trying to get it to go round. Because the first, yeah, that little one popped. Tell them we're sorry for the popping. And I'm sorry, I know that was super squeaky loud. Did he come back out of his room, Mom? Deanna says her dogs are going crazy from the balloon sound. My cats are hiding somewhere. No, it didn't pop, sweetheart. We still have the balloon. Here, Mama, I'll show him that we still have it. And it's no popping. See, no more popping. It's just a really big balloon. How old is he, Mom? I'm thinking 3 or 4. He's 3, yeah, I was thinking 3 or 4. Okay, YouTube, I am going to say bye. And I'm going to be back tomorrow morning. I'm aiming for the same time, 10 a.m. EST. So hopefully everybody could join me again. You love these bows in the background. Thank you very much. Okay, YouTube. I will see you again tomorrow morning. Bye for now.